stop arguing for change. That's what this video is about. So when we are working with a client and they are ambivalent about making a change, and we begin arguing for change, the natural response for someone who's in true ambivalence about change is to argue against it. So when we begin arguing for change, we may find our clients arguing against, but, and starting to list all the reasons why this is too hard right now, or they're not quite ready. And what we know is that the more people talk, they become more convicted about what they're talking about. So if they're arguing against change and coming up with all the buts, then they are becoming more connected to the staying stuck side. So what we want to do is get them out of that role of arguing against, get us out of the role of arguing for change, and evoke the motivation for change from the client. We don't need to do this extra work of coming up with all the reasons for change. We don't need to be in the role of persuading, convincing, telling, arguing for the benefits of change. If we're doing that, then they're going to argue against us. So we want to evoke from clients the motivation for change and get them into the position of arguing for the change for themselves. Why might this change be important? What will be better if you make this change? What kinds of things will be better in your life as a result of this change? How might you go about making this change when you decide that you're ready? What do you need in order to feel more confident about moving towards this change? So we can guide and sculpt the conversation to invoke their intrinsic motivation for change and keep us out of that tiring, burdensome role of being the person who is trying to convince, drag, motivate that person to change. Good luck.